The third day in a row, temperatures hit the 70s, warmest day yet of our little warm streak. In fact, across the board, low 70s, all the way stretching from Lake Michigan to the Mississippi River. So beautiful summer-like conditions as of this afternoon. I took a look back just to see how many times we've seen this happen over the course of November. So as you can see, 2022 joins a list of years that had 3 days in the 70s in November, and we have a shot at least making it up to 4, which joins a pretty elite group there. There's only been 2 cases where we've seen more than 4 days in the 70s in November. One thing I want you to take a note of, though, we're starting to see this more often. 2015, 2016, 2020, 2022, at least 3 days in the 70s in November, if not more. And that is a sign that climate change starting to creep in here a little bit. You can see that over the course of the last 50 plus years, we've seen November temperatures go up a good 3 degrees. So this may happen more often where we get multiple days in the 70s this late in the year or this late into the fall season. And while it's pretty comfortable to get outdoors, there are some drawbacks. A lot more bugs and a lot more mosquitoes hanging around because we just don't have the cold to kill them off until very late in the season. Also a longer allergy season. So if you're still sneezing and suffering from that, it's because, again, haven't had a ton of frosty weather, or at least as frequent as it usually is if we had temperatures staying a little closer towards average. So something to keep in mind over this warm stretch. We'll have to see if we make it to 4 days tomorrow. 59 in the forecast for tonight, near record territory when it comes to overnight temperatures. Mainly cloudy, waiting for some rain late in the overnight hours, and that is the change we see going into the weekend. The sunny stretch is over. We do see some scattered showers and storms coming back tomorrow. They'll last into Saturday morning, and Saturday afternoon, the winds really crank up. 50-mile-an-hour gusts expected throughout Saturday afternoon. We could definitely have some impacts. So on future track, spotty light rain showers possible tomorrow morning. Not getting a ton of heavy rainfalls. That holds off just to our northwest, but we will slowly see that draw closer towards us going into tomorrow afternoon. So that's when we have a little better chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. I think Friday night, our rainiest time period. So we get beyond 8:30, get ready for some rumbles of thunder and some more heavier showers or even some brief downpours at times going into Saturday morning. We do dry out pretty steadily after early Saturday morning. So plan on tomorrow being really the only rainy day that we see over the stretch. Might sneak up to 70 amongst all that before things cool off later this weekend. Speaking of the weekend, here is Saturday's wind gusts, and after about 9 o'clock, get ready for some strong winds all throughout the day before they drop down again. By the afternoon, could see gusts up to about 50 miles per hour. So get ready for that windy weather to blow in some cooler conditions. We then settle down Sunday and stay in the 60s looking long term, which is still pretty warm for this time of year, but not near records like we've seen the past couple days. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, the weather gets back to usual November conditions possibly by the end of next week. So it may take about 10 days before we get down to that typical November chill, looking at the 40s long term. Now, we've been on a little streak lately where we've hit the bullseye. We were a degree off as of today, so just missed that bullseye for a third day in a row. But you know what that means? Cash total still growing, William and Brittany.
Alex, that is okay because we are still building up that jackpot.
Hey, we're like the Powerball over here.
Exactly.
Just a couple zeros less.
Keep betting on us.